right, so we're shooting our pilot of Sebastian Speaks, and this episode is How We Met and Fell in Love. So we have our first couples. Please introduce yourself to us.
I'm Paris Long.
I'm Delwan Jones.
All right, guys. So we're just going to jump in with a few questions that we have here, and we'll start with first. How did you guys meet?
You want to go?
No, you can go ahead and
All
tell me.
right. So we actually met at a mutual friend, my best guy friends, invited me to a little kickback and ended up being at his and his best friend's apartment. And so we started off as friends, and I really liked him. He was just playing hard. No, I'm just playing. But no, we
Then
really
she disappeared for 2 years.
but we did. We started off as friends. So we were friends first, and then probably after a year and a half after being friends, we decided to take it to the next step and start dating.
Is that your recollection of how it happened too, or you got a different time?
It's kind of like the second time I seen her after it's been like a while. We was going out for her birthday, and I was just going over there to like play 2K, and we just gonna have a couple of drinks. I didn't know everybody was going out, so when I seen her walk in the door, I was like, "Oh, can I come too?"
Yeah.
Nice. That is very nice. Now, you said she left for 2 years. What was that? Like, hold on.
I did not leave for 2 years.
It seemed like
I
forever.
did not. I moved here in 2017.
Okay.
And so I was still here. It's just he wasn't always out when I would be out. But I was still in that. It's not like I moved or anything. Yes, he just didn't see me.
I go out, but I'm like, oh man, I'm good at home sometimes.
Yeah, he's more of a homebody, and I'm like, where the party at?
Right.
Okay, and then how long have you two been together?
Officially, it'll be 3 years, September 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's soon. Like what? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you guys married or engaged? Or?
We're
Get married next month.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
September 25th, wedding
Nice.
date.
Now,
Yep.
is it here or somewhere else? Or?
Here.
It's here.
Yep. So we'll be at
Nice.
Union Station.
Oh, yay.
And
I was just about to ask if it was going to be big or small, but Union
Oh,
Station is
big.
going to be big.
Yeah.
It's going to be big in Union.
yeah, so we're
Nice.
excited. So
Congrats.
I started off saying Paris Long will be future Mrs. Jones soon.
Gotcha. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, to parlay into the next question, so how long have you guys been together? What does black love mean to you?
I'll let you start.
Okay. To me, it's kind of like a deeper meaning than just like all physical and attraction and stuff like this. It's support that you get, like your backbone. It's like when you need help, or if you need a little extra push, or even when you don't need a little extra push, but you still get that little push. It's like you got somebody there for you, and it's just you got you a life partner.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I agree with that as well, and also just to add to it, like black love means to me, unfortunately we do see so many like families that don't have both the mom and the dad, and so to see a striving relationship and like Dale said, supporting one another and being happy. There's going to be tough times and everything, but knowing at the end of the day, when we step outside in the world, unfortunately sometimes it's a little hard, but when you come home and it's just like your safe spot and you have your partner there that's always gonna, like you said, be your backbone, it's beautiful. And
Life is bigger than small problems.
Yeah.
and thank the Lord I found my black love, my little partner.
Milk chocolate.
No, that's awesome.
Awesome. Okay. Well, on the topic of black love, where did you guys meet Jasmine and Marlon?
Go first.
Okay, so I'll start because I met Jasmine 2010 in the game room at TSU. And I seen the spades game going, so gotta hop into a spades game. I love talking trash. So sitting there talking trash the whole time, he was like, all right, you all pretty cool, seen him around campus a couple times, then started hanging out. We played spades, drank, and did all type of college stuff.
Right.
So then we're gonna fast forward. So you want to just know, have we just met Jasmine or both of them?
Both of them. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fast forward. Me and Paris is already dating.
Okay.
So she's gonna meet Jasmine for the first time, and then I'm gonna meet Marlon for the first time.
Okay.
So we meet up at a hookah bar, and she's all nervous. She was like, I don't know how it's gonna go. She was like, and you told me your friend is straightforward, and And I was like,
Because it's his best friend too. Like Jasmine's his best friend.
Okay.
So that was another thing, and I know they're close. So I was just like, I would make a good first impression.
so it's just a support thing. But and then after I met Marlon, it's like we sat and we talked, and it was like we've been knowing each other for a while. I was like, I really like this dude. And then I seen some of the things he did for her on Instagram with some of the dates they did. I was like, man, this guy right here, he's smooth, he's thoughtful. You can tell he really care about her. So I was like, yeah, this gonna be the guy that she's gonna be with for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Aren't those the best friendships though? Like when your friends get along, you're like,
Yes.
oh yeah, we good.
Yes. That's literally how it's been. Like we've just been. I love Jasmine. Love Marlon.
Yes.
And so.
One of our favorite couples.
Yes.
Awesome.
It really is.
Awesome. And so obviously Black Love is culminating here today. So what well wishes or advice would you guys like to give to them?
Well wishes or advice? I would say definitely just continue to communicate. Everyone knows that throughout the years that keeps a healthy relationship. I'm so happy. I'll just start with I'm so happy. Jasmine, I know you're gonna hate us later, but we kept the secret. But I'm so happy for you guys, honestly. You guys are definitely meant to be. You guys have a beautiful family already. Just continue to love each other, support each other, and congratulations.
I'm gonna start with the immediate thing, wedding planning. That's gonna get a little stressful.
Yeah.
Most likely, it's gonna be Jasmine more stressed than Marlon is. But you know, she might be a little mad or anything like that. But don't take it personal. The day gonna come. Y'all gonna have y'all day. It's gonna be great. And I feel like, what advice they have for me? Because I learned some things from them.
Right.
But yeah, just don't trip about the little things.
Yeah.
And everything's good.
And make sure you keep, last thing, make sure you always keep whatever's going on in your household in your household. People have the tendency sometimes to always like express to family. I'm not saying don't. You need someone to vent to. But, you know, sometimes with family and friends, you tell certain people certain things and they won't let it go. And they'll hold on to it. And so, and you know, you'll make up with your significant other. So, you know, always just make sure you do keep certain things. Whatever happens in the household, just keep it there and everything should be fine.
Yeah, I agree. Your parents and your siblings don't need to know everything. Because it can just be something small at the moment. You get over it, but they still have it.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, I'm ready. All right. So we're here. First episode of Sebastian Speaks. And so this episode is how we met and fell in love. And so before we jump into our questions, I want to do a quick intro of the couple that we have here.
Okay, hello. I am Maya Mena.
Hey, my name is Jorge Mena. Nice to meet y'all guys.
We're the Menas.
The Menas. So, the Menas. So before we jump into our gritty questions, we'll start. Where did you guys meet?
Well, we basically met.
And before we go, I want to hear both sides. You know, sometimes you got one side and you got another side. So
That's going to be the short side.
okay.
I'm probably going to be the long side, but go ahead.
We literally met at school. We both are track athlete. So we was, running track. I'm from out of the country. If I can hear my accent. So I'm from Panama City, Panama. So I was here literally about 2 years before I met. I came to USA in 2012. I went to New York for 2 years. That's where I basically learned English. And then for some stuff happening, I went back home, came back. I thought I was about to stay home, but I got the opportunity. One of my teammates, basically on the track team, told me about William Carey. I was like, hey, I'm about to go finish school. Because all I wanted to do at that point really was finish school, finish what I started. I'm that type of person. So when we went to William Carey, we didn't know nobody on the team. I used to start her. She didn't like it. She used to be like, what you look at me for, So that's basically how we start. And literally one of our friends, we just try to start a conversation because she had a friend. So one of my other friends, like her other friend. So we literally try, hey, you don't want to talk to her? Let's, try to get together. So we literally met. The first time I think we really actually talked was at the cafeteria after we went to basically after track practice. We got off and we just start messing with them, and we start just sat there and talked to them. So that's how it started. But I don't know what else you can add to it.
You took everything, but yes, we met at school. We are both run track. We was at school at William Carey University in Little Old Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So I was just, it just amazes me how it's like fate, because when he was here in New York, I was literally like a senior in high school. So then I went to William Carey, and it was not my first choice. At first, I was going to college to play soccer, and then at the very last minute, I decided to go to William Carey, and then I met him, so I thought it was just fate, because we were on the same track team. We met each other. Like, we had no choice but to interact with each other, being like on the same track team and everything. So, yeah.
That's why I would tell you that.
See, I am simple. I run the 100 and the 200, and I did the 4x1.
Okay.
Yeah, he, on the other
It's more
hand,
difficult.
he's a decathlete.
Decathlete, so
Oh, wow.
I do
Wow.
10 events. So I had to, of course, 2 days. You do 5 and 5, and start with 100 meter, go to long jump, pole vault, shot put, high jump, 400 meter. That's the first day. So then the next day is a little bit harder. But yeah, I like that. I like stuff that kind of like trying to get yourself or like
Be
to see if you
versatile.
can do it.
Yeah.
Trying to like
yeah.
challenge yourself. That's what I meant.
'Cause
So
I
I
couldn't do
always
it.
like that.
I
And
cannot do it.
I've been the type of guy my whole life. Like I always tell her like story about my life. Like I started crying. I was with my family, but I was not. I had my mom, but I was raised with somebody else that was never my mom. But for me, she's like feel like my mom because she
He's
took
a
care of
mom
me.
figure in your life.
She just she did everything. So that's the part of me. Like I always trying to be above me or try to make what I want. Like I have expectation in my future, and that's what I want to meet. And sometimes I sit with her and talk about her. Like sometimes I look how far I had come from, and I was like, man, that's crazy. But I made it, and that's all. It made me happy. I was just trying to reach that goal.
Awesome. And now, how long have you two been together?
We literally be almost 2 years married.
We have made 2 years.
Uh-oh.
We made 2 years in June.
2019. Okay, hold on.
2 years in June. June 29th was 2 years.
I need to get nobody in trouble now.
2
No.
years.
We're fresh too. So
2 years. So first two, right? But before that, we were like I said, we met at school. So
it was
we
2016.
were in school like
we started dating in 2016.
literally what 3 years together.
Yes, and
3
then
years
we
together.
short engagement and got married in
Right.
2019.
Okay.
So yeah,
It's about 5 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
She was moving here. We were trying to, we were just fresh out of
Out of
university, college. So you ain't got no much money to spend all this type of stuff. So hey, we're trying to do, just family.
A small, intimate wedding, literally, and
So-
we got married on our campus.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So because we have a
and-
little, it's a Christian school.
We got this.
So yeah, we do have matching
That's a
tattoos.
That's basically the coordinate of school.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
you have to
So-
put it together, and it's the
Can't see it, but
coordinates
it's a
of our
coordinate
school. So yeah, it's a Christian college. It's a private Christian school. That's why it's really small, and I probably never heard of it. But they have a chapel on campus, and literally, like in the summer and the spring, it's so beautiful, like all the flowers. So that's where we got married at, right outside of the chapel.
Congratulations on 2 years.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank
2
you.
full years.
Hey.
Two full, 2 years and what? 2 months.
So, piggybacking off of that, coming up, y'all just finished 2 years. What does black love mean to the two of you?
You can take that one first.
Oh,
Go ahead. You've been
okay.
taking all of them. Go ahead.
Black love. One thing for me is like, some people do not consider me black because I'm a Spanish guy. But if you don't hear me talking, you will never know that I speak Spanish. So I'm considered black, but I'm not. So black love for me, for what I see here, in the U.S., it's just like, get with that person, try to help it out, or try to push her to, be great, be more than what other people think about it. Because a lot of people downgrade black people, and then a lot of black people downgrade their own black people because, you black, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna do that. You're gonna be somebody else who's just gonna be living by your mom or living right there by your mom. And that's what I'm not thinking about. Like I always tell her like, this one trying to get this. Like we're gonna have a 5-6 bedroom house, big house, like all these in there. I don't want to just live in a like small neighborhood. Just this is what we can afford. This, or we're gonna try to keep to it. No, I'm trying to like be greater than what I was because I always say this too. I never had too many opportunities in my life, so I want my son to have it. So to reach that goal, for him not to think about it, he need to fight to try to reach for something. It's something that he will able to reach. He want to. No, I have to fight for my family. Now you already got everything. You just gotta, do you trying to? You wanna go to school? Go to school. If you wanna do med school, you can do med school, whatever you want. But you always gonna have our support. So it's just me being for her. I know sometimes she talk a lot. She not talk a lot about her skin, dark skin. So I would say like I like you the way you are. I don't need you to wear this. I like you the way you are. And then sometimes she get mad at me because I was like, I don't know. I just like you the way you are. That really does not matter to me. If you put
when you ask those tough questions, what you like about me?
and
you gotta get it. I don't want like them in-depth
I'm a simple
answers.
guy. I'm a simple guy. I really want to look above or more what we're looking at. Because at the end of the day, I'm the guy who going to bed with you, who want to see how you are. So I don't need you covering your face doing all that because I know how you are. I don't need to fake like, oh yeah. So I mean, I like you the way you are. So that's basically black love for me. You just love that person, trying to push that person to the limit, make sure they know they can do better.
Yeah, to me, it's basically just loving unapologetically, like breaking those generational curses or traditional ideas in your mind of what your grandma and grandpa did or whatever. So for me, it's just, let me think. You might have to edit that out. But no, like, it is because, in the black community, so many people have, like, a set mindset of, can you hear me? But yeah, in the black community, a lot of people have a set mindset of what they think your relationship is supposed to be, and they try to model their parents. And I love my parents, and they've been married for 30 years, but we can start traditions of our own. We can do things. We don't have to model after what was already done in the past. And so, yeah, it's just living unapologetically. Like, my family, I feel like it's like a typical black family. All of them live within a mile in our little old town of Hebron. And I'm like, no, we can get out. We can explore the world. We can, do it. And also, it's, just learning from your parents' mistakes. My parents did the best they could with the knowledge that they had. But, as much as I'm going to take away from them, I know what not to do as well. Because like he was saying, like, we plan to set our son up in the future. We plan to invest in things, and we're not going to just send you out to the world when you turn 18 and expect you to know it all and have it all. Like, no, we're going to be your protector. We're going to, do what we can to set you up for when you're coming up. And also, like, he is my partner. He makes me a better person, and I make him a better person. We learn from each other. Like, he's more traveled than me. We plan to travel the world, and I know a little, and other things I know more. So it's just like breaking those gender roles as well. Like, if I'm cooking, you cleaning up the dishes. Like, I don't have to do it all.
Like, that part, I really don't
yeah,
mind
like,
that.
it's not like, okay, you have the women do everything in the house and I take care of the yard. Like, no, we can work together. So we're a partnership. It's not just
And just that, like, she said all basically. When we tryna like get together, we think about our future, and I tell her like, she didn't used to be a travel person. Now she got a job that she needs to travel, and she used to be scared. I'm like, Ma, you don't need nothing to be scared of. Just, this is what's gonna happen. This is what you're going through. The more you do it, the easier it get for you. Because that's something like, walking. You learn how to walk. That's natural. Like, you don't have to, I need to do one step. You already know you got to step on. So that's just basically stuff. I've been traveling more in my life, like, since I was younger. I'm from out of state. So that's one of the stuff I want to introduce in our family. Because they never have somebody like a Spanish or mixed person. So I'm not a regular type of black guy. I'm a Spanish guy. So I'm not gonna bring some of that Spanish culture over here. So that's one we're trying to not break but mix together.
Yeah.
Nice. I love that.
So we are here celebrating Black Love today.
Yes.
So with that being said, where did you guys meet Jasmine and Marlon?
All right, guys. So, like he said, we moved up here from Mississippi. So, one weekend he was helping me move in, and it was just so happened Pastor Freeman up here at Tabernacle Baptist Church. Long story, really. My dad is a pastor as well. So, Pastor Freeman was actually traveling to Mississippi to preach at my dad's church, and that's how they met. But that same weekend, I had moved in. So then my dad was like, oh, y'all gotta meet. I like him. I love him and his wife. Y'all gotta meet. So then they text us and was like, hey, we're going out to eat for our goddaughter's birthday. So y'all come on out. Y'all. So we went and Marlon was there. And we met Marlon through there at that meeting. And then basically Jorge got a job at a bank up here. But his love is IT. And so we were talking with them, and because they kept in contact more. I was just out of the picture. So because he would be like, Marlon's girlfriend is pregnant, and I'm like, oh, that's great. You took all this stuff. I'm gonna take all this one. So he was him and Marlon kept in contact, and he would just keep me updated. Like, oh, I text Marlon today. He's a Titan fan, or oh, I text Marlon today and found out his girlfriend's pregnant. I'm like, oh, that's great. Just in the background. So then finally they were like, Marlon told Jorge, we're having a game night and we want y'all to come and meet the other couples that are here today. And we went and we kicked it off. It was great. We had the best time ever. We won a bunch of games. It was just great. And then the fact that they had
I'm used to competition.
Right, we made that's what Jasmine was just she was like, heads up, we're very competitive. I'm like, oh well, we're very competitive. So and then it was perfect because they also had Saray, so I was able to bring Mike. I didn't have to find a babysitter. It was just perfect. And so while we were there, of course, we're talking about life. And Jorge was like, yeah, I work at a bank, but that's not my passion. I love IT. That's what I want to do. And Mom was just like, we got an IT department at my company, and we have an opening. If you want me to put in a recommendation for you, I got you. I'm like, send him the resume, get in there. And he did, and literally the same day, or it was it the next day?
It was
the same day.
He sent me the same day.
Right, and Jorge played no games. He sent him the resume. He got the interview the same day. He found out he got the job. So yes, and the rest is history. Ever since then, we've been invited to Paris's and Dale's house, and so yeah, we just love everybody. Yeah. So that's how we met them.
Yeah.
She basically say everything.
Yeah, I was telling her, I was just like, I'm so mad at you.
This is my question.
Right, because I'm like, me and Jasmine were pregnant at the same time. I could have had a pregnant buddy. You should have been trying to meet up with Marlon. So yeah.
One time.
Awesome.
So,
but yeah,
next question.
Okay. Oh.
She said, you didn't see us? Okay. Come on.
So, speaking to Marlon and Jasmine, what well wishes or advice would you give to them on this new journey?
I'm just trying to tell them to, keep, stay together, they're going to go through a lot of hard time. I say hard time, just the argument, this and that, but hey, you're going to go through everything. Just got to make sure you lift each other up. There's going to be hard times, but hey, you got to fight for it. There's sometimes stuff won't go your way, and that's why you're going to have to think about it or try to talk about it. And hey, that's how you try to, just try to go through each day by day. Make sure you give about each of you, what your goals are, and try to fight for it. Try to think about the future. Don't try to just stay where you are. Try to, be a better person.
Yeah.
And just work it out.
My advice would be to keep the lines of communication open. I'm sure they already know that with Jasmine and her profession, but just listen to your partner and actively listen and be observant. What's the word? Observant. You might want to edit it out. Be observant. Because, pick up on those subtle hints that she might do and pick up on those mood changes. And pride is a deadly sin. Set the pride to the side. Even if you think you were right, just, let your guard down, open up, communicate, take accountability, and never go to bed mad at each other. If y'all got to stay up talking till 1, 2 in the morning, do that. Resolve the issues and go on about your day. So, yeah.
So we're here with the pilot episode of Sebastian Speaks, and so this episode is how we met and fell in love. So before we jump into the questions, introduce yourself to us.
Okay. First, I'm Brennan McGee. You know what I'm saying? I'm originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Born and raised. I went to Tennessee, graduated from Tennessee State University, graduated in criminal justice, and now I'm currently in HVAC school. That's heating and venting and cooling, basically air conditioning. So if you hot, I'm gonna cool you down. And so I'm 29 years old. I'll be 30 next year, and this is my lovely lady right here.
Hi, I'm Emerald Walker. I guess I'm kind of from Alabama. And military. Okay. Yes, I am a military child.
Let it be known.
Came here for school at the Tennessee State University. So.
Okay. Well, we'll jump into the questions. So we kind of got a 2-for-1 here for you. First, where did you guys meet and how long have you been together?
Okay. We first met with mutual friends, you know what I'm saying? Mutual friends, and we kind of like played things out. You know, I had my eyes on her. She can kind of say she didn't have her eye on me.
I wasn't giving them the time of day.
Okay. I ain't gonna say I want her tight, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I want that challenge. I was her type. I was a type without being that type.
You were my type, but I wasn't going to admit that.
Okay. Well, we see who.
Brennan!
Okay.
Why are you always doing
Let's go.
this?
So yeah, we had mutual friends. We you know, our love and our attraction grew over time. And everything manifested at a party, and it was kind of like go time. So I'm at the bat. I'm finna swing, and either she gonna throw that pitch or not. And she threw that pitch, and I, you know, home run.
And how long ago was this? How long ago have you been?
We're going on 5 years.
Yes.
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 Okay, and so obviously we're here to celebrate Black Love today. So what does Black Love mean to you guys?
Well, personally, for both of us, but personally for Black Love mean to me is you gotta always embrace your culture and your morals and your values and support, what she been doing for me as well. She stay on my case, damn near like my mother, but I see similar traits, you know what I'm saying? So support, and I love that about her, and Black Love is just basically supporting through, you know, the thick and the thin, and the ultimate goal is to get to the other end. And I ain't trying to rhyme, but you know, we on limited time.
Ooh, Brennan.
Okay, say let go ahead.
Anyway, being Black is hard enough. We all know that. But, you know, having somebody by your side, like, that just, it makes every single day more bearable. It's having that support system, having somebody there for you. You know, when I'm having a particularly hard day, he's always there for me.
I got you.
So, you know.
Trying to keep up with you, girl.
That's Black Love to me, just getting through day by day.
Day by day.
Now, speaking of Black Love that we're here for, how did you guys meet Jasmine and Marlon?
Okay. Me and Jasmine, we met through college, mutual friends, and we've been kicking it ever since. Marlon, I met him through gun range, and I'm like not a fanatic with guns, but I love guns, you know what I'm saying? Always got to be safe. And I believe we all had a mutual meeting at a gun range, and that's how I met Marlon. I believe the same.
That's actually how I met both of them.
Both of them. Okay.
So we had.
Go ahead. Had what?
We met at the gun range. It was like a meetup, so I got to meet both of them just, you know, that day. It was fun. They were cool. They were chill.
And they was on point. They could shoot, so you better watch out. Both of them can shoot.
Okay. All right, and then if you had to give them any advice or well wishes by looking in the camera, what would you say?
Keep doing what you're doing. I see the love between you guys, and it's beautiful. I love it.
Set the tone. Cause I'm right behind you. With my beautiful lady. And my advice to y'all is, like she said, keep doing what y'all doing. I love y'all. Don't let anybody distract y'all. And what feels right is right. If she got your back, you got her back. And that's all you need.
That's all you need.
All right.
All right, so we're here for the pilot of Sebastian Speaks. And this episode is how we met and fell in love. So we have our couple here. Go ahead and introduce yourselves to us.
My name is Jasmine.
I'm Marlon.
All right. Awesome. Thanks, Jasmine and Marlon. So we'll start. Questions are really simple. Where did you guys meet?
Okay,
you wanna?
Okay, I start off. So one day, Marlon's sister was like, "Hey, let's go to lunch." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then she was like, "Are you single?" I was like, "Well, I'm dating, but I mean, I ain't married yet." So she was like, "I think I have the perfect person for you." I was living in Chattanooga and he was living in Nashville. So she was like, "Okay, look at his Facebook. What do you think?" I was like, "Okay, he cute, you know." So then she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna text him." And she was like, "But FYI, I'm just letting you know a little background. He had an ex named Jasmine." And I was like,
Funny,
Okay.
right? Funny.
So she sent him a text message, and I don't really know what the text message was. So
It was basically the same thing, like, you know, hey, are you still single? She's like, hey, I got somebody I think you would mesh with. And then she was just like, the only thing is, you know, her name is Jasmine. And I was just like, what? You know, but I told her, I was like, I don't want to block my blessing, you know what I mean, from that. So I said, it's okay, you know, send her my number, you know, and we can go from there.
yeah.
So,
So then, 2 days later?
yeah,
He sent me a text message talking
It
about
was August 17th.
17th.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Close.
yeah, August 17th. It was on a Wednesday.
It was on a Wednesday.
We remember
It was
stuff
on a
like that.
Wednesday, yes.
He said, "Hey Jasmine, this is Marlon, Brittany Common's friend," and I'm like, "Duh," like,
I've been waiting on you.
like, duh.
I'm just trying to make sure she know who I am, you know?
So then we started texting after that. So then, like, maybe, let's say a month later of just texting, we add each other on Snapchat. And I was like, I don't even know what you sound like, what you look like, or nothing. So then we actually started talking on Snapchat.
Yep, yeah.
And then probably a few weeks later, we was like, okay, we're going to finally meet up. Because he, like I said, he lived in Nashville. I was in Chattanooga. So I knew that I would be coming up here for the TSU homecoming.
Yeah.
But we both knew that we would probably be a little intoxicated. So that wasn't, we didn't want that to be the first time we met.
Right.
So then he was like, well, we can have a date first.
Yes.
So the week before, was it the week before?
No, it was actually UT's homecoming, right?
No, that was after.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, we had already met.
Yes,
by then.
you're right. Yeah, it was like a week before TSU's homecoming. Yes, you're
Yeah.
right.
He came down and we had our first date.
Yes.
So yeah, that's
That was
how.
a long drive.
Yeah.
I was nervous. I was like, man, I'm about to drive down here to meet a girl in Chattanooga. Like, I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah.
But,
It's gonna work.
man, I don't know if it's going to
Definitely
work.
didn't know.
No,
but,
yeah.
But the crazy part was when I came out, we basically had the same outfit on.
The same outfit.
Yeah.
It was a white shirt,
Yeah.
blue jeans, and
Gold
accessories. And was it like beige shoes? No,
Yeah.
like I had
Something
like
like
some
that.
polo shoes, and you had on like some beige
Sperry's.
Sperry's. That's what it was, Sperry's.
It
And
was
we
weird.
was just like, I said, darn, you tried just like me, did you? You know, and she was just like, no, I didn't. But, you know, clearly she did, because I got dressed first, because
I
I
didn't know
drove.
what that man was gonna wear.
I drove, so I dressed first. But to this day, I just want y'all to know, she still dresses like me, because I take the longest to get ready. But
Yes.
I get ready first, and I already know what I'm wearing, and she always copies me.
It's the outfit today.
Well, we coordinate this
okay.
time.
This one was coordinated.
But normally, no, we do wear the same things. Like
She copies
and
me.
people be
It's
like,
okay.
y'all. Okay.
Now, how long have you two been together?
How long ago was the Chattanooga drive?
All right.
So we met in 2017, right?
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was. It will be 4 years in December.
Yes,
Okay.
it'll be 4 years
So
in December.
yeah, 4 years December, and like I said, we met on August 17th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome. So 4 years is quite a bit of time. So in that time, what are some challenges that you guys have had to face in your relationship?
well, I can take this
Yeah,
one.
go
you know.
ahead.
I think one of the main challenges we had to overcome was we actually had a child, Saray. That's our heart. That's our baby. Like, love her to death. But it was a learning experience, just being a new parent, just knowing what that is, but actually still dating each other.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably our biggest thing. Just getting accustomed to a child and then making sure she's still okay, making sure we still date. That's definitely probably a challenge that we had to overcome because we had to look at ourselves and just be like, we have to make sure we keep dating because, Saray wouldn't be here if it wasn't for dates. You know what I mean? So that was probably one of the major things we had to overcome was just dating, continuously dating.
Yeah,
So.
and I mean, I don't mind sharing. A lot of women, once they have a child, they don't really realize how hard postpartum depression is. It is bad, and I struggled a lot. I struggled more than I thought I would. So just coming out of that and just seeing how he was as a father, and I love therapy. I'm a counselor myself, but sometimes you got to go talk to somebody else just to get through, what you're currently going through. So I think that definitely has been the biggest struggle in these past 4 years.
So y'all spoke about Saray already, and so we know you have kids. You guys want more?
Yes,
Like how many more? Like y'all want the whole little team running down here? Or
Well, when I first met her,
that yes was real.
when I first met her, she talking about I want a football team,
That's
and I was
exactly what I
like,
said.
a football team.
When
Like
we
I
first
like
met.
kids, I got a big family, but I wasn't expecting a football team size.
But after we had the first one,
Our minds quickly switched.
all of that has changed.
Yes.
I said, well, I told him, of course, every guy wants his boy. Okay, we're going to try for a boy. But after 3, if it ain't no boy, I don't know what we're going to do. Because if anyone is going to be like the one we have now, I didn't know.
But that's my
No.
baby, though.
I love my baby.
That's my baby. So
But we ain't having too many of them. We're not. I love her, but no.
clearly.
Yes, ma'am.
Clearly.
Yes.
Football teams.
No, ain't no football.
No. Smaller than the basketball team at the yes.
Right.
At this
What they do in
point.
the Olympics, they do it like a 3-on-3. Clearly, that's what
That's
we
about
do.
it.
Okay. So we've talked about kids. Let's get into we'll call it like a fast round, right? Just ask the question, just shoot off an answer.
Okay.
So who is your celebrity crush?
His is Beyonce.
Yes,
Like,
Beyonce. It's always been Beyonce. It's always gonna be Beyonce. It's that. Yes.
Yes.
Hers is the younger Lil
Yes.
Wayne.
Say the
But
younger.
you have to say the younger because
because now he looks a
he
little
looks
crazy.
But
But the younger Cash Money, he's a little
Less
different
tattoos.
than yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
With his, just a little bit of hang time.
Okay.
Just a little bit of hang
I
time.
like Lil Wayne. Hands down.
right.
Right. Okay.
Who is
go
the
ahead.
funniest?
Oh no, we're both really
Man,
funny.
we both.
But I
like,
think I'm hilarious.
she does. She thinks she's funny. Like,
do.
She actually is funny because she really be saying stuff, but she really not trying to be funny, but she funny. And y'all know well, you don't probably know, but I laugh at everything. So if it's funny, we be cracking up at each other.
Yeah,
So we probably equally funny, but it be
agree.
moments that she be probably the funniest.
Yeah. I'm very much in the middle of the night start singing a song and I don't know where it
Yes.
came from. And it's like
Silver and gold.
but let me tell y'all, he asked me was I wearing silver or gold today, and that was the first song that popped in my head. I promise it was.
Yes. And we both started singing, Silver Gold.
Hey.
Oh,
That's,
God.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
that's our household.
Woo.
You better get yourself together.
Okay. Next fast question then. Pet peeves.
Oh, what you gonna say for me?
She does not close the cabinet doors at all.
Oh, no, I don't.
At all.
Because I just be moving too fast.
And every time if I come home, they are open, and I'm just like, what happened? You know, they always open.
We have a 1-year-old. I'm gonna blame that on
It's
that.
not Soray's fault.
We have a
She
1-year-old.
cannot reach the high ones, you know. So no, that's not her fault.
Okay, so I will use this one that we recently just talked about, and he asked me, "Can I get it together?" So on the couch, you know, we do have a 1-year-old. Right now, I'm at home with the baby all the time, and at the edge of the couch, I normally have all of her little like hair supplies, her snacks, and all of that stuff just right there at the edge of the couch. He's like, "Can you please clean that up?" And I just be like, well, I don't want to have to get up. I don't want to have to get up so I can get a comb and stuff. It's just all right there. Now, it could be a little organized, a little bit more, but yeah. That's his pet peeve, because he was just like 2 days ago when we had the conversation, he was just like, I need you to keep this, this little area.
And it's literally right there. Like, I see it. It's like right there.
Cleaned up.
Okay. And then do you have any pet peeves for him? Does he do anything that's a pet peeve for you?
Sometimes he smack on food, but that's a pet peeve for me for
everybody.
Because I be like, Lord, it don't taste that good.
Yes, it do. We in the South. It do.
And I'm a northerner, so I be like, no, close your mouth.
Yeah, so that's probably it.
Yeah, that's about it.
The last of the fast round. Who's most emotional?
I can admit I can be emotional, but I actually think, I think she's actually become more emotional than she was before Saray.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. I'm not the type of person that just show no emotions. I mean, once I feel like I'm ready for it, I will, but it may take me some time.
Yeah.
But he's like, and I just like, it's okay, we're gonna work through it. And I just like, but I feel like I have to. I mean, I just feel like we gotta figure it out. There's no time to show emotion. We show emotion when we go to bed or something. But yeah.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah.
In regards to other couples, what relationship advice would you give to them? Like, based on you guys' experience together, what advice would you give to other couples?
Any other couples watching this?
Okay, you go first.
You sure?
Yeah.
I definitely would say, do you. Be your own relationship. Nobody knows your relationship better than you two. So I would say, keep the communication going between you two, even if it's good or bad or whatever. Keep it between y'all, because nobody knows your relationship better than y'all two. That's definitely my advice.
Yeah. I think I would say be honest with yourself, because if you're honest with yourself, you're going to be honest with your partner. A lot of the times we found ourselves like, okay, I'm scared to tell this person the truth, but really they already kind of know you have a problem with it. So just let them know, and then that makes the communication better. Once the communication is like on point and you build that foundation of a friendship, it actually goes smoothly.
Awesome. Okay, guys, and then last question before we wrap. What does black love mean to you?
You gotta go first.
Okay. Strength, power, unity. Because I promise, I don't know how I would have made it being a parent if I didn't have him. He literally gave me everything that I needed,
although, you know, I struggled with the postpartum depression, it still, at the end of the day, was him that I knew that I could count on, and I knew that he had me. So I look at that as a black love for us because he looks like me and he gets me. And his parents has been together forever, and my parents are lovely best friends. So it's like I wanted to make sure that we had that, and that shows what black love is. It's the power, the strength, and the unity together.
Oh, that was good.
I know, right? And that was just off
That
the
was
head.
good.
That was really good.
That was good. The word that I love that she used was unity, because I feel like when we first got together, we always said we wanted to build a foundation, and that part is like nobody will ever break our foundation because there's something that we built. So I think that's the foundation of blackness in itself, is the foundation of where we came from as people. And I feel like that's the same thing in our relationship. Is just like black love, like the foundation of us, the foundation of strength, the foundation of unity, the foundation of me always like having your back, like no matter what. Like that's what I love, and that's like our black love. So I think that's what black love is to us.
Yeah. Oh, I just thought about something. I know you said wrap it up, but another thing of advice would be to create a word for the year or for your relationship.
Yes.
Because when we first met, like,
Yeah.
and it's just surprisingly, we both said our word for the year was enhancement. So when I started talking to him, he started talking to me, we were like, I want to find somebody to enhance me. Like, we both already had kind of established things, but we wanted someone to enhance each other. So I think that's a good thing to do because, you know, enhancement is what you should find into a relationship. You shouldn't have nobody to make you because, nah.
No, you should already be made pretty much.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's a wrap on Marlon and Jay.
Oh.
Well, that was good.
That was good.
I told you it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to. We got, of course, y'all saw the itinerary. So we've got a couple scam. I'm gonna run up and get everybody real quick.
Okay.
And I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go grab some gifts. We got everybody on the turn.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Well, we ain't got.
Gotta go to the other.
Where we going?
Just gonna follow. Okay.
All right. I guess I gotta walk normal. Okay.
Hey, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Look at me.
Okay, let me take my glasses off because they record. Oh, it look crazy.
So, you know, we said we was gonna build our foundation, and that's what we did. Our foundation is built. I love you with everything I have in me. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. You are my heart, my soul, and it's nothing that I will not do for you. I'm lost for words because of how amazing you are. Just because you are Jasmine, Sierra, Patricia, Buckley.
You better say all that.
I love you so much. And I put all this together for you.
Oh my God.
So, will you marry me?
I need some tissue. That is not.
No, it's this finger. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, God.
You said you was gonna laugh.
Oh, God. At least I cried first. Oh, it's makeup all on your jacket. I don't like that. Oh, God. Oh, God. You got me good. Oh, thank you. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, baby. Oh, God. This is good. You did good. Yeah. You did good. I love this.
You love it?
Oh, God.
I love you.
I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Whew. Whew, God.
You just don't know.
How did you do this? Because we've been talking about this for months. Like, literally. Like, me and Paris and Emerald and Maya.
This was all me.
Oh, God.
All of this was planned.
You did good.
I've been planning this since February of this year.
Yes. Oh.
Hey, let me. Oh, you. Let me see. Let me see.
Hey, you should have looked at it a few times.
I have, but I want to see it on your hand.
You did good. You did real good. Honey. And you did good. You remember I said I like that single stone. You did real good. Now I'm going to have to keep my hands done.
Yeah.
Because I have a purpose.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you suspect any of this?
I didn't. Okay, well, can I tell you something? Don't be mad at me. Okay, so your baby spoiled it a little bit.
How?
Cause she was pulling out your stuff in your bag
My
one day.
bad. I knew it. I knew she was.
And she pulled out the shade and covered
I
it.
knew she
Oh,
was.
shit. I said, oh, okay. But I didn't say nothing because I was like, I don't know when it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But this was good. Oh, I got makeup on you.
Again.
I'm sorry.
It's always Saray always
Was there
messing up
somebody
something.
outside?
What?
The baby. You ain't hear that baby?
No.
It's a hotel.
Right.